So, John, coming from Netflix this October, I think it's October 3rd, this was released on the streaming channel. It is Monster, the Ed Gein story, and this is the official trailer. Now, John, I'm not going to lie and say I know all about this guy. I don't. I had to read the synopsis to find out what it was about. But the reason it drew me to it was because it's Netflix, and they do a good. I don't know if it's
documentary.
If it's going to be a documentary or not, or if it's going to be a biopic. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously about an infamous murderer and grief robber. So, yeah, Hollywood's most iconic on-screen killers, many. So inspired. So yeah, it's interesting, John, because this is kind of
a body snatcher, wasn't it?
Minutes long, and I'm a bit concerned it's going to give too much away in this. If you're not familiar, if you're familiar, obviously, with Ed Gein, then you'll know what it's all
Stephen,
about.
If he's this notorious killer who snatched many a body, then he can give 2 minutes away, and there's probably still an hour's worth of story to tell.
Yeah,
he's a bit of a boy.
John, the tagline says, "You're the one that can't look away." So, is that aimed at the audience? I don't know. Are we the monsters for watching? I don't know.
When Jeffrey Dahmer was all the rage a couple of years ago on Netflix.
No, that was Netflix, yeah.
Yeah, it was Paul Dano, I think, or Dano.
Yeah.
So I did look away. So I don't know if Ed Gein's any more, I don't know, debauched than your man Dahmer was. I mean, I've watched many a serial killer.
This is what Netflix is good at, isn't it? Yeah. This is what they're very good at doing.
Well, they are, Stephen, to be fair. They done with one also, didn't they, that kind of tied in with Efron's Take On Your Man, whose name I'm blanking, Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
So they done one on him as well. So they excel at this. They're very good at telling stories about these sort. And also they done one about the midnight fucking creeper, whatever, in the Los Angeles area. Yeah, it was getting in and shooting people in their sleep. So I mean, it's something they have done very well over the years. So track records there. I don't know much about Ed. I don't really want to know much about Ed. I'm not one of these fucking weirdos that sort of gets gratification out of reading about harrowing, horrific murders that these weirdo fucking freaks carry out in their spare time. I prefer doing better things with my free time than that. Like staying up to 4 in the morning building guitars. Anyway, Stephen, if there's any issues with copyright, you can click the link in the description, get free access on Patreon to see it over there. That's how we circumvent any copyright issues on the channel. I don't imagine there'll be any issues here. I've never had issues with Netflix before. Shall we press play though, Stephen? And a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Play.
There's something real dark about you, Eddie Gein.
Who's playing him?
Not sure.
Eddie, you're a mess. Only a mother could love you.
That's great. Oh, Charlie. Charlie Hunter.
It's always with us and sunshine.
Pet Shop Boys. That's a sin.
Yeah.
I've always been the one to blame.
Fuck's sake, man. If he's getting looks like that, we're all fucked. The wrong guy.
Is this okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, a TV show then? There I see it. That was fucking crazy.
I just feel like I'm a puzzle, and none of the pieces fit.
Oh dear. terms of performance, this looks
This could be a career best performance for Charlie outside of Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, jeez.
You're the one can't look away.
It's a sin.
That is absolutely fucking awesome. I think that inspired the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Perhaps. Maybe that's
That's
what
what
the
he did,
synopsis
didn't
was suggesting, John, but he could be right there, actually, because that's definitely, you can see the sort of inspiration that these Hollywood sort of slasher and horror films from the 1970s, 80s probably was taken from sort of real life events. But in terms of, John, it's horrifying. Let's beat around the bush here, but you cannot not look away. So in terms of obviously technical, some of the shots in that were phenomenal.
Yeah, I liked the one where he was kind of smiling.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I
was
mean,
pretty
that
good.
reminded me of Joker, obviously Joaquin Phoenix's performance, but yeah, some of the shots were incredible. Interesting, they used a Pet Shop Boys song as well.
Yeah.
But I get it, it's a sin. It just sort of blends in well with the sort of the visuals that we're seeing and just the performances as well. This looks a really good. I assume it is a series, John.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out when he'd have been doing these things. I think it was quite a bit back, to be fair. He was born in 1906.
Yeah, it looks
And
like wartime.
Yeah, and he died in 84. I presume very much not of natural causes.
Yeah.
And It's a Sin, when was that out? Is that in 80s?
The 1980s, yeah.
Pet Shop Boys. Let's have a little gander, as we like to say, 1987.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was after he died. So yeah, I don't know why. Maybe they're just using it because it fits. Oh, but
It does,
Stephen, Hunnam looked very good. I like Charlie. I loved Sons of Anarchy, and he was very good as Jax Taylor in that. Didn't even mind him in King Arthur. It wasn't a great film by any means. In fact, it was fucking pretty pish. Eric Bana in and out in about 5 minutes. But Charlie was one of the better things. The Gentleman, I really enjoyed him in. So I've enjoyed him in things, to be fair.
Yeah.
That could be a career best performance if he gets it right. He looks haunting.
Yeah.
Fucking horrifying.
John, that first shot where it shows him turning his head round and he's wearing I think it's his mother's face.
Yeah.
Did you click right away?
I didn't
'Cause it
realise
took
it
me
was his
a-
mother, though.
second.
But it would make a lot of sense because she's saying a face only a fucking person only a mother could love. So clearly there's this dysfunctional sort of Peacock X-Files kind of relationship going on between the two, and that would open up a lot of fucking doors as to why he is the way he is. So stands to reason when she maybe pops her clogs, or he does her in, that he's wearing her face, because he's clearly this fucking mental relationship going on there. As a lot of these fucking freaks have got, to be fair. So, no, I mean, it looks an interesting story, Stephen. Again, I spoke about the Dahmer one. That was a horrible thing to watch. But it was actually kind of interesting in a lot of ways as well. You can see inside the minds of these sort of depraved individuals and get a strange sense of how they tick. And it almost humanises the monster. And that's an important thing to tell in these kind of things, because a lot of people see this and they think, that's a monster, and they dehumanise it. That's not a monster. There is darkness within every human being. All it takes is something to unlock it. And you need to keep that fresh and at the forefront of people's minds. Because you don't know who the fuck you're sitting next to or who you're walking by in the street, and you need to be switched on. So these things are important in that sense, because they let you see the darkness within. I went deep there.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Monster, the Ed Gein story? Gein story? Gein. There was a guy we went holiday with 20 odd years ago who had Tourette's, and that's what he used to say. The Ed Gein story. Share your thoughts down below about that, about our reaction. Anything at all in the comment section, put it there. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to get notifications, and until the next time, what's that to be said? Thanks for watching us.